Hey, I see y'all back. It's a two-part series. Back with your host, me, the real OG, and you tuned in to the Game of Life. For you all that just now finding first time watching this, go back, watch the other one when we were talking about control. This segment here will be about the mental energy that we need to tap into. Talk show, Game of Life, where things get real. And we talk about real topics in the community. We try to build health, wealth, and happiness. That's our mantra. And today's topics and news, we hit on those too. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 p.m. here on the Sundial Networks. Follow us on Facebook, and you can catch up on those past episodes if you haven't seen it and you see something you like and you want to be a part of it and you're watching it out there in the TV land. We go to quite a few different platforms, but you can go back to YouTube, look us up on Sundial Networks, and you can pull up the Game of Life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out there that's in social media platforms, y'all please hit the like, the share, notifications, the subs, follow, and the networks. Hopefully y'all out there being healthy as usual. That's that's what we concerned about, is that we building healthy spirits and minds and thoughts here. That's the goal, and every one of us should have those goals. Now, every one of us are in control of our own life, and that's what we kind of preach around here, is you being a part of yourself. But we here on planet Earth, part of the human race, and as I've said and gonna keep saying to you all so we can drive it home, there's only one race, and that's the human race. But we're playing a game of life, and we've been segmented out. So today we're gonna be talking about mental energy, and a lot of us will definitely understand, especially if you're working a lot of jobs and always working and you feel so drained. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling so drained. That's what it takes, that mental energy, you know what I'm saying, to get you to go. You see a lot of crazy people, they be stuck, you know what I mean? You see, and that's kind of weird, especially when you know somebody is like, hey, they was a good guy, they was doing this and that and on and on and on, and all of a sudden it seemed like they snapped, you know what I mean? That's part of that mental energy that got tapped and sapped away, you know what I'm saying? So understand that, because any task that you're taking on, you need the mental. I mean, and I talk about health, wealth, and happiness, but that mental health is part definitely of that health. Yeah, it's part of that health. And if you don't have good mental health, oh my goodness, it can, send you in a super loop, because mentally, that's what's going to get you out of that dark. And that's why when I see the people with like the dementia and different mental issues, my heart really goes out to them, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand that it's hard to come back from that, because your mental functions is leaving you, you know what I mean? Like the Alzheimer's and stuff like that, when you can't grasp, and they might be typically been a healthy person. Because generally, if you got the mind functioning properly, you can go seek the knowledge to help take care of you. You can kind of wield yourself to keep moving and going. But what is feeding on your mental energy? I mean, people that you see that have a lot of energy and different stuff like that, and they always going and doing different stuff and never really appear to be drained, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's part of their health, where they're feeding that mind, and they're eating properly and keeping themselves, because they done tapped into something within their self, you know what I'm saying? And that'll help boost you. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you able to be able to say go to your mind, like, hey, I gotta force through this. I gotta get through this. That's the difference of being able to push yourself to that next point that you need to go to. When I was young, did some boxing, and like I think most kids or people they have that dog mentality within them. I don't get me wrong, some of us are just born lions, you know what I'm saying? And they just gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Those the hotheads that you can't bring down. They be their own detriment to themselves a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? But having that energy to go, you have to harness that and reach deep down into yourself. And to that story I was telling, like I said, when I was younger, I used to box, and you didn't have that grit, but it taught me something along with all the other stuff that I done after that. They showed me, they said, well, when you feel like you about to break, that man over there about to break if you putting in work. So that means we up here, we going at it. And if I know I'm hitting him, he hitting me, and I'm like, whoa, that hurt, this hurt. If you hitting them, it's hurting them too. And when you feeling like you gonna quit, you gotta take that and shut that down in the mind. It's like the Navy SEALs, they teach them that, you know what I'm saying? That you don't break, you don't put that in your mindset, you don't accept that. I mean, this is the target and this is where you're going. But back to that story, they showed me, it's like, and I felt like, dang, I'm about to go. And once I seen, I said, Coach said, push it in the overdrive and give it your last. Throw the kitchen sink at them if you finna quit. That's what I did, and they broke. When they broke, it gave me new energy. You know what I'm saying? Because when I see them curl, whoa, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference out here in life. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna break you and what's gonna sustain you? And it's all inside of you. Most of this stuff, you know what I mean? The majority of what we dealing with out here in the world is a mental game. You know what I mean? It's knowing how to push yourself when you don't want to go a lot of times, and knowing that, okay, it's gonna be better days coming, you know what I'm saying, when you're down and hurting and steady going. A lot of my moms out there, they definitely know if they're dealing with a house full of kids, and every day you're dealing with the same issues, and like I told you, it's like never ending. You gotta have that mental capacity to sort these things out and make things easier on yourself, you know what I'm saying? And with the mental energy, is based on your beliefs, you know what I'm saying? What you believe in will definitely become your monsters, you know what I'm saying? Or your angels, you know what I'm saying? That, hey, I'm feeling like I hear a lot, this is gonna be hard. Marriage is hard. This is hard. That's hard. Well, if you're telling yourself this is what it's gonna be, guess what? That's what it's gonna be. If you're seeing it as, okay, this is a test, and this is, not hard. This is something I want to get through. This is something I want to shift to. Your mindset has totally changed. What you have and options out here in life is, life and death. That's a given, you know what I'm saying? But your mindset is the real option that you have out here. And you want to be harnessing that. You want to be taking full advantage of making this thing work. I talk about that a lot, about our mind, but that's what it comes down to out here in the world. And we want to be building healthy kids and children and giving them healthy ideas and healthy beliefs. This is what's going to sustain you. This is what's going to take you to that next level. And hopefully all of us are out here wanting to, go to another level in life and having wealth within your community, within your family, you know what I'm saying? That's first and foremost, One good idea can change your life. If that idea passes you by, it shouldn't break you, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people, get tied up like, they messed this up for me and da. That shouldn't break you, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, things happen. And that's the way it is out here. And if you ain't pushing through, then that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be doing a lot of not feeling good about life. As I spoke before on life is supposed to be fun. It's a game. If it's a game, you're supposed to be having fun. If you're not having fun in life, that means you losing in life. So ask yourself, am I losing in life or am I winning in life? Because if you're truly happy with where you're going and what you're doing and feel inspired by other things, I mean, me personally, I get inspired just by seeing other people having happy moments and enjoying themselves. You know what I mean? I don't ever want to be the hater. I want to be the congratulator. Now, of course, we're going to fall in those backgrounds of being the hater to somebody or hated by somebody, but it's all about where are you coming from with that. So y'all make sure y'all go back and check out some of the other shows that we talked about, the haterism, you know what I'm saying, and being a hater and understanding what that really is, you know what I mean, because a lot of times that's not the case, but most haters come in friend and family situations. It's even like me putting this show together. I can't be mad at my friends and family for not supporting it or coming and doing stuff, you know what I mean? I'm sure it's a few things I haven't supported, so I try to be mindful, especially to the people that are close to me, to support them. So now I am expecting you to come support me because I support you. But I'm not going to look at you in no ill light because you don't, because I understand how we as humans are. So I want to give that to you all out there that may be trying to do something and feel people aren't with you, you know what I mean? I heard this from a rap artist, and it hit home. It really did, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of who it was, but he was talking about being in your crowd, you know what I mean? And him, you know, doing the rap stuff, and his family wasn't really into that, and they wasn't supporting, they wasn't coming to the show, they wasn't. But once he made it, oh yeah, they wanted to come to the shows then. You know, they was real concerned about his life once he started doing stuff, you know, and knew that he was a big thing, a big deal. So don't get caught up in that when you're trying to build stuff and do stuff. Most people not going to get on board, you know what I'm saying? Most people are, you know, concerned with what they doing in their projects, you know what I'm saying? But if you keep at it and be believing in yourself, because that's where it starts at, you know what I'm saying? And I talked about, you know, the laws of I am and control at the last show. And this is the two-part of that control, or are you being controlled? You have to understand that, you know what I'm saying? That you're in control of your life, hopefully. If you're not in control, and you got to have somebody hold your hand everywhere you go and everything you do, and you have lost yourself. Don't be that person, you know what I'm saying? Find the energy within you, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, it's understandable, especially when you're young and you haven't went through anything and haven't done nothing, and having that first job helps build you out, or that first time. And it's like school. When you're at home all the time and now it's your first day of school, you scared, and some of the other kids, some of them outgoing and they more, but then once you go in there, okay, now you want to go, you know what I'm saying? Because you got new friends and all these other things. That's how you got to do life. But once you graduate or go to school, then you go your separate ways from a lot of your friends, because you have different things that all of y'all are doing. You have different beliefs and dreams. You know, somebody might, you know, want to be a basketball player and go off to college for that and get a scholarship and have to leave their friends at home who may go off to the Army, you know, Navy, Air Force. And you may have some that, you know, go out and just join the workforce, and you have some that just go to the college. But it's going in separate directions. And then you're starting to leave your mama's house and your daddy's house, and they letting you out the little eagle's nest. Understanding that, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of hopefully toughen you up out here in the world, you know what I mean? And get your own self, you know. What are you believing about yourself? Ask that question, you know what I'm saying? What do you believe? And knowing that one idea won't break you. Please know that. Please know if you're strong and you got good mental strength, you have 1,000 ideas, millions of ideas inside of you. Is endless, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us are dealing with, you know, psychic beasts, as I talked about, you know what I'm saying? and fighting the boogeyman and fighting pink elephants and ghosts and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's that mental energy that's within you, because that mind is constantly thinking. So you have to be able to tap into that mental energy, because that's what's gonna get you going. You know what I'm saying? You got to shake that stuff. You know what I mean? You got to be believing in you. You know what I'm saying? And coming up with your own ideas and establishing your own beliefs out there. It's like a plant. And most of us that are growers and did stuff like that, we understand how a plant is. You put it in there as a seed, and then next thing, this thing is growing. You know what I'm saying? And if you giving it that light and that water, then it's gonna mature. And if you clipping it and cleaning it and keeping it, that's how we are as people. You know what I'm saying? We have to have that nutrients. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you ain't doing nature and that mind and understanding this, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna start wilting. You're gonna start, dying off. You got bad habits. You're gonna start doing all these other things that you don't want to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that energy in your life. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be mindful and take those ideas and your beliefs, combine that and roll it into energy and turn it into action, positive action. You know what I'm saying? Because where you trying to go, every one of us have different thoughts of and dreams, and it's plenty out here. It's more than enough. They have you thinking out here that there's not enough abundance here. We was put here on this planet, and it's a lot of abundance. You know what I mean? But you have to believe in you and understand it, and hopefully build your kids in your community. You don't have to have kids in order to adopt some kids in the neighborhood that need that mom or that dad or that uncle. And I said that here, that I kind of took that on my own mindset to try to give that energy and build people and encourage and push it out there. And hopefully that feeling spreads like wildfire and gets into a lot of people. I know here in my community, a lot of people are doing a lot of things here. And I'm talking about since I first came on and was doing the Facebook forum, and a lot of people came to me and said, hey, and that's what you want. I mean, I don't want credit for a lot of that, because my community is building and growing. Then I'm receiving it on the other end. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, within my community, it's a lot of craziness going on. You know what I mean? And we have to constantly check that. You know what I mean? With our black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? I know we have the police killings and all of that, but the majority of us are not going to get shot down by police. You know what I'm saying? You're probably more highly likely to get shot by somebody else that look like you. And that's the vast reality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're putting yourself in these environments. So that's why it's so important for us to build our community up and be mindful of, what we nurturing into our young people and our older people. Because I had a conversation with some friends, and we was going back on a lot of the tragic things that happen in life, and we have a lot of mental issues going on out here. I'm talking about guys that went in there and killed their wife, killed the wife's mama or their girlfriend, and then shot themselves. I mean, that's trauma within the community. And for one person to deal with it, to see just one incident, and it was a group of friends that were talking about it, and we had probably 15, 20 different type of incidents everybody has seen and witnessed within the community. That's not normal. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've talked about on previous shows about going and saying, a lot of times in the black community, I'm talking to the black community right now, we do a lot of trauma stuff, you know what I'm saying, and don't understand that we living in trauma, and you take it as being normal, you know what I mean, and it's not, you know what I mean. So don't get in that mindset. At the same time, you got to get up and go. I mean, we got people out here that's crying every day, all day, you know what I'm saying, and it's, come on, you got to get up and go, you know what I'm saying. Your whole life you crying about this, crying about that. You are in control of your life. If you're not handicapped, if you don't have shackles on you, and don't get me wrong, I know a lot of us have shackles on our brain, and I've talked about that, you know what I'm saying, but it's about breaking those shackles on our brain and our mind, and we can do it, and you can do it. I mean, I believe in me, so I'm putting it out there to believe in you. I know you're a human being out there, and I'm sending good thoughts and saying that I believe in everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, some of us have definitely more things against us. You know what I mean? But you can get past it, especially if you are a healthy human being. You don't have a lot to be being down about. You got more things to be being upbeat and believing in yourself about. You know what I'm saying? And we have a lot of paralyzing thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Becoming paralyzed in your belief that will paralyze you in your growth. If you come from a mindset that what we gonna do or what I'm gonna do and well, you're gonna get locked down. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be stuck. You know what I'm saying? If you all out there, and I'm talking to the 80% tile, you know what I mean, that you have to ask yourself, how are you growing? Because if you're not growing, if you still in the same house, same car, same, nothing new is happening to yourself. You haven't had $1,000 over the past, year. You one of those paralyzed people. You know what I'm saying? You can bring yourself out that cycle. You just have to bag up and make yourself a plan. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of our wheels and wants, they become staggering blocks. They stumbling blocks. They barriers that you putting up against yourself because you self-sabotaging yourself. You don't want to be doing that, self-sabotaging yourself. Your mind is a feeding place and a breeding place for those wills and wants. Now you want to be filling yourself up with positive, good energy. You want to be seeing yourself with those things that you want to be in life, and you want to be walking it. Because see, if you don't put it on the calendar, I was gonna grab my calendar here. You know what I'm saying? Because we talked about it before, and I'm gotta stay on it because I ain't been on it in a good little minute. But time waits on no man or woman. Time is steady ticking. The days and years gonna go by. I spoke about, the times that people say, hey, I thought I had more time. You don't got more time. You know what I'm saying? Time is a finite thing. Every one of us have the same time available to us. I got 24 hours. You got 24 hours. It ain't like you can go get an extra 24, although you can, and I will have to teach you about that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But as an individual, you have the same 24. That's it. And the clock is steady ticking. So if you don't have any plans for yourself and you don't have the proper ideas and beliefs to take you to that next level, you should be always trying to grow like that tree, like that plant that I talked about. You should be always trying to grow. And you don't got to be growing like monetary wise, growing within yourself, growing in your health. It's always things that need to mature. And as you get older in age, some things you ain't going to be able to do like you was when you were younger. Some of us be able to do more because we were so messed up when we was younger, and now we can start taking care of ourselves. And you better than often when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mental growth. You know what I'm saying? The understanding that. So those that have grown and know that they grown, pat yourself on the back. Give yourself that. And I want y'all to be encouraging and understanding that, and encouraging the people around you, giving them that uplifting spirit that they need. You know what I'm saying? We all have circumstances in life, and that's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? Hardship and things are gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Even the people that are super rich, they have problems and hardships. That's what life is. You know what I mean? How you deal with the problems that's brought to your table, that's what really matters. You know what I'm saying? So lose the fear, because most of us will stop in our actions and lose the energy combining that with the action based on fear, failure, humiliation, shame. This is what you're telling yourself when you don't do something. So get built up, because that fear, that failure, that humiliation and shame within is a real thing. Now see how fast, like I say, every time we on this show, y'all come on back and get this goodness. I hope y'all got y'all pencils and papers. They done gave me that time to start wrapping things up. Got to do my PSA as always, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hitting the like, the share, the notifications, the subs and follows. Definitely go check out, if you're watching on the network, y'all go check it out on our Facebook page, and check out the YouTube page under Sundial Networks. If you're watching it on the network, and if you're watching it on YouTube or Facebook, make sure y'all plug into the networks. That's it. www.sundial.tv. We're doing some big things here, you know what I'm saying? And we trying to build and grow with the community and help mature that. We have a second one, that's www.highd.tv. That's highd.tv. That's for my younger people, and we know we different types of people. That's why we have the two different networks that's built out, but it's built for the community to grow, you know what I'm saying? And we growing, and hopefully y'all supporting and believing in what we doing here. Y'all make sure y'all being healthy, y'all drinking your water, y'all out there exercising. As always, we want to be on top of that, the health, wealth, and happiness. That's what we want to be building and growing. Y'all understand the ideas and beliefs, the mental energy. Make sure y'all doing that, you know what I'm saying? This is your boy, the OGs, your host, Game of Life. To my haters, y'all know what it is. The ones, everybody out there, come on, y'all do it with me. Y'all show y'all haters some love. I give them another one. Gotta be laughing with yourself and your spirit. Hey, y'all be beautiful out there. Y'all keep living in your greatness and building yourself up. I love you. I love you for showing up for us and supporting us as we grow. Y'all be good out there. Game of Life.
Live at Blackstone Smokehouse, showcasing the Eclipse Band and also featuring tomorrow's future talent star. Only on Sundial Networks. Tuesday and Thursday nights, 7 p.m. Saturday, 8 p.m. If you're in the live bands, open mic talent, we have a treat for you. Only on Sundial Networks. Every Tuesday and Thursday night, 7 p.m. Saturday, 8 p.m. If you're in the Flint area, please come to see the live tape at Blackstone, downtown Flint, every Thursday night, 7 to 10 p.m.
A new TV channel, Sundial.tv. That's Sundial.tv. Urban culture, music, lifestyle, fashion, talk shows, comedy, and more. Check us out at Sundial.tv. TV lineup, what happened to that one-hit wonder? The battle, new versus old. Top 100 countdown, old school mix-up, slow jam, Sundial Soul. Put us in your browser, Sundial.tv.
A new way to watch TV on the web. Check us out, highd.tv. That's highd.tv. High Dimension Networks. The lineup, top 100 of all time. Old school hip hop. What's new now? Top 10 from the street.
That's my jam.
New to the game. And legends in music. Yeah, that's right. It's about time. Something new in TV. A brand new game. New flavor in TV. High Dimension Network. highd.tv. When you're ready to go from local to global, Web TV can help you reach your prospective audience and hit the target with your product, service, or brand in a personalized ad campaign with business packages from every size of business. When you're ready to do some new and cool stuff, come and see us at Web TV. This could be your commercial being seen by thousands of viewers. You can email us at webtvmedia1@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you.